I think it's not really a case of like whether it's definitely coming down the track. I think Matthew mentioned earlier, in 4 years from now, all rental properties will have to have a certain EPC rating of C and above, and for new tenancies, and by 2028, all let properties will have to meet that same requirement. So it is happening, and I think lenders need to kind of do their bit to encourage and incentivise landlords. What I like to see with it is it become more than just a conversation around EPC ratings and how much further can we go. So I think when we look at this, it's talking about a green mortgage, and a green mortgage should be more than just incentivising your landlord to be as energy efficient as possible. I think there's actually responsibility for lenders as well. What can we do? I mean, we spend an awful lot of time visiting brokers. That's a carbon footprint every time a BDM gets in the car, which I think is the right thing to do. But equally, you have to be conscious of that. Every time a valuer goes out, or an asset manager, again, that's adding to it. Every time there's paperwork that needs to be printed off, all of these things, in my mind, are part of the overall topic of what a green mortgage should look like. And I think lenders that are really focused on that and thinking about it, and we've definitely got a number of initiatives. I'm sure Dimitri's waiting for me to stop talking and jump in with some of the things we're doing. If you get this right, you're going to not only do the right thing socially, which I think is the most important part, but you should be a leader in this space. So it's an exciting one, but I kind of like to see the market not be purely fixated on EPC. It's an important part, but that's not a description of a green mortgage to me.
Yeah, Steve's absolutely right. I think green mortgages is far too narrow a subject, actually, when it comes to this. If you look across society and the world at large, environmental social governance is very much here to stay. And I think it's moved from being a kind of nice to have, and then potentially, if you do those stuff right, it's going to impact your profit. Actually, I think it's going to flip on its head. And what we're starting to see is, unless you get this right, you will be negatively impacted as a business. And I think that we as lenders probably have the primary responsibility within our sector to find ways to do that. I think those lenders that innovate better and quicker than others will have a huge competitive advantage in the next 24 months or so. At Octopus level, this is a huge topic of conversation. We've just recently achieved our B Corp status, which fundamentally means we put the impact we're having on the world at large just as important as any profitability that's made. And we've seen a sea change across the group. I've got a working group that is actively looking at this on a weekly basis. I'm not going to announce any kind of initiatives today. We're still very much working on them. But yeah, watch this space from us, because this is an area that we firmly believe in. And I think that it's an area that we're going to do an awful lot in.